You're being honest here. If I told you Minnesota at Oregon,
I mean, I'm curious of it because I think this starts the stretch of, like, you got 3 games to go in the regular season, and your last 2 are going to be more challenging than this one, although Minnesota is better in almost every defensive metric than USC and Washington are. The biggest thing I'm looking for is, can their offense get going? Can Oregon's offense, on a dry night, it appears the weather will be good, can you find some rhythm in the passing game? Because you can beat Minnesota running the football 47 straight times, and if they win the game 21-7, I'm not going to come in on Monday and say, oh, God, the sky's falling, like some people did after Wisconsin. But I want to see the passing game and the offense get clicking a little bit the way that it should.
I mean, they could win this game 27-3. I just don't know how much they truly care about it. I guess where I was going, and I should have known you're a sicko, you'll find any and every possible thing.
I only got 3 left that are guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed. We'll go to a bowl
it's really
game
sad that there is only 3 games
almost
left.
over, man. I'm jacked for the game. Yeah.
It's really sad. Now, you're excited to see the team, but you're also listing in that the rest of the schedule attached.
Yeah.
Minnesota specifically, it's not exciting. But here's something to consider. I thought about this yesterday, and I think a lot of Duck fans might be here. Think about how little you actually care about Minnesota because the idea of losing to Minnesota is not in your mind.
No, it's not.
You have thoughts of, will the offense hum the whole way? Will they have struggles and then figure it out? How many turnovers will the defense get? How many yards through the air is Dante going to have? You don't have in your mind, oh my God, we could lose this game. And you know what? I think rightfully so. I haven't considered it. I'm not going to consider it. But I want you to take a second to consider how the former coach left you with not that same feeling.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So Dan Lanning has never lost to a team that is unranked when he plays them. He handles his business against the lesser teams. He competes really hard, if not beats the ranked teams, or just barely falls short, sans the Rose Bowl, right? Mario in his first year had Arizona and Utah in 2018, unranked teams. ASU in 2019, unranked team. That was his 12-2 season.
Yeah.
OSU and Cal in the COVID season, unranked teams.
Yep.
Stanford in 2021 after beating Ohio State. Never forget that one.
Yep.
Then he goes to Miami. He's got Middle Tennessee, UNC, Duke, FSU, and Pitt, all unranked. Georgia Tech, North Carolina State, Rutgers, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, Louisville, and SMU. That dude routinely goes into games against unranked teams and loses.
Yes, he does.
And I don't know if you'd really thought about how little you're scared about these games.
Oh, it's been one of the best things under Lanning. Well, we could criticize him for not winning a national title, but the standard has been raised, and they don't lose games. Like, you can argue the Indiana game, we didn't pick them to lose, but Indiana's a top 10 team in the country. They've lost games as a favorite, but that's different than losing a game that just is like, what? The only one that comes to mind, and this is almost disrespectful to the program, because they had a really good year that year, was when he blew the lead in the Civil War. That was the only one, because Oregon State couldn't throw the football, and they had the lead in that game.
It was the same play over and over.
That was the only one they were just like, how did that, not that, we saw every single loss coming, but I think he's lost 7 games in his career at Oregon, and I want to say like 5 of those games, or 4 of them, or 5 of them have come to teams who either won the national title or went to the national title.
Look, the playoff game matters the most to people, so people are going to respond with that. I think you can make a real case, though. The Oregon State loss, when you blow a 21-point lead, is his worst loss as the coach at Oregon, given they couldn't throw the football. It was obvious what they do, and they blew all of that.
And if they won that game, they would have been in the Pac-12 title game.
100%. But again, at least that was a ranked team.
Yeah.
And so, my point is, he is in a weird way re-elevated the program. Mario had some. I'm not saying Mario didn't accomplish anything. I don't want that to be the message.
He could win a big game, and he had good years. There's no doubt.
But
yeah,
he had
totally
a lot of letdowns, and now he's gone to Miami, and he's had a lot of letdowns at Miami. And so it's just interesting to go in where you have your things you're interested to see and watch with Oregon against Minnesota.
It's more about making sure you're ready for the final 2 weeks of the regular season, and then I feel confident. I already feel confident going into them, but if their offense comes out and hums tomorrow night, and Dante looks sharp, and they're throwing the ball well, and you're clicking, because Minnesota's defense in every metric is better than USC's and Washington's.
They are, but I also think they have a home-road split difference here with their entire team. It's not to say their defense isn't good. It's just to say I don't think it travels the same way it plays when it's at home.
Some of the games they've had on the road have been tough, though. Ohio State and Iowa are 2 very tough places to play and very good teams.
Yes, but whereas if Mario is still here, I think there's a back of your mind, we need to keep an eye on this game.
Yeah.
And because that's just kind of who he's proven to be as a head coach, whereas Lanning, not perfect, but he doesn't lose these games, or he hasn't so far. I assume at some point in his life he will, but
sure.
At this point, year 4 going in,
it's a good spot to be, man.
Hasn't lost to an unranked team.
Life's pretty good right now.
I would say it's not bad.
It's not bad. Things are going pretty good.
Yeah, a lot better than your neighbors up north.
Go take care of business tomorrow night. Gophers, bring it on, PJ Flag.
I tend to believe you have nothing to worry about.
I'm going to row your boat. I'm going to come into your boat and row it.
That'd be kind of weird.
That would be a little weird.